while the northbound Darton State Parkway at 127 in Woodbridge has an accident blocking the right lane of the exit ramp. And as we check what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels, the inbound George is 10 to 15, the outbound George is 25 to 30. We're sponsored by River Spring Living. Our next report is 10:31. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Scott Shannon with the greatest hits of the 60s and 70s on my True Oldies channel at 92.3 FM HD3.
Powered by River Spring Living, with a beautiful campus overlooking the Hudson River where older adults can live, learn, and flourish. For info, go to riverspringliving.org.
Hot enough for you? My husband asked me that this morning after I walked the dogs. I'm not going to tell you what I told him in response, but we are in for another hot and humid day today, and in some cases it is not a good idea to be outside. We're live with AccuWeather meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
And we're starting to see a bit more in the way of sunshine now to our south and west, and that's going to work its way into the city. And with a southwest breeze, that means temperatures are going to shoot up through the 80s to a high of 92 this afternoon, with AccuWeather real field temperatures feeling the effects of that high.
All right.
Going up toward 100 now.
Hello, everybody. Gonna do a quick stream today.
Which could be gusty with some downpours, but that's what the cold front
Linda's
is.
just chilling here, so I said I'm gonna do a quick one. Hello, Arjun Giri. Says Cat. Hello and welcome. And Poetry Chick. Hello to you and Luna. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Another hot day here today. Alfredo is here. Hello, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I'm here too. Don't worry though, Linda's the focus of the stream.
I did do chest compressions on him myself. But he was pretty much unresponsive right from the start.
13 other people were being treated for injuries. Some of them were burned. One person passed out but did regain consciousness. Some of the victims were kids with a Boy Scout group who were taken to the hospital. They're all expected to be okay.
Hello, Tina.
1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Police are looking for a suspect accused of using a bike chain to damage a car and beat up the driver. Happened last week in Brooklyn's Gravesend section in front of 257 Avenue X. The victim apparently had driven his vehicle around a cyclist. The cyclist got mad, then struck the victim's vehicle with a bike chain, broke a window, then tried to restrain the driver and beat him with the chain before taking off. The suspect is described as a dark complexion male wearing a neon green shirt, blue shorts, a headscarf, and glasses. If you have information regarding the incident, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. More than 1,600.
Thank you very much for stopping by. Smash that like button.
Robert Weissman is with the nonprofit Public Citizen and says there
And
are
just be on for a bit.
they'll be out.
To honor the legacy of John Lewis, the events are under the banner of Good Trouble Lives On,
And also to protest the Trump administration.
with a special focus on the administration's rollback of longstanding civil rights protections.
This woman helped organize an event in Poolesville, Maryland.
People are really motivated now to speak out. We have to keep the momentum going through the midterms and beyond.
Reporter Stacey Lynn, now Bloomberg Money Watch. On 1010 Wins, here's Courtney Donahoe.
America's shoppers were out in full force last month, a big rebound for retail sales, offering some relief to Wall Street, which has been concerned about the health of the consumer. Retail purchases increased
All right, Linda.
0.6% for June. Big gains in auto sales and spending at restaurants and bars. The market reaction to this? Positive.
Another hot day here,
Stocks
so
are looking at
just
gains with the economy holding up. The Dow rising 52
staying
points,
cool.
the S&P 500
It's
gaining
cloudy
10,
today.
the
It
tech
might
and
rain
Nasdaq rising
later.
70. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Courtney Donahoe for 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Alfredo says, Tina,
I'm Larry Mullins.
your thunderstorm is hitting me still. And then Tina says, Chrome's gonna keep doing it to you. No, Linda. Ah. I just want to pet you. All right, no pets for Linda. She just wants to chill.
Visit their website, crashinjury.com, or call 800-318-8888. The attorneys at Spector and Associates are fierce in getting you the money you deserve. Call them first. 800-318-8888. That's 800-318-8888. Or visit their website, crashinjury.com.
Yeah, I got the fan on, Amanda.
Hey guys, your buddy Scott Stanford here. Well, we finally got it done. Weather held up and the folks from CertaPro came.
AC will probably be on as well
Tell you what, we could not be
soon.
happier with the results. Amazing quality job. Our house looks brand new. The CertaPro professionals made a complicated project look pretty easy. So if you need some painting done on the outside of your home or business, call CertaPro. 1-800-GO-CERTA. That's Certa with a C. Or go to CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro business is independently owned and operated.
From the city to the suburbs to the sand, the Northwell's Cardiovascular Institute is treating the untreatable, no matter where you live. And with more than 65 cardiac locations across 8 counties, we offer everyone direct access to the most experienced heart team in the tri-state area, with the nation's highest cardiac success rates. Visit northwell.edu/limitlessheart. Northwell, raise health.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a
Hello,
$5,000.
Savannah Banana.
Drive, you have to download
Thank you for stopping by. Tina says, Crom, no biting, no scratching, and no hissing, Linda. Savannah says, is it a boy or a girl? This is Linda. It's a girl.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FRESH to get an extra 35 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FRESH for a 35 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FRESH for a 35 cents per gallon
Thank you, Savannah.
A heat advisory through 10 p.m. this evening. Air quality alert for southern Fairfield and New Haven counties in Connecticut from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. today. We could see a shower in spots this morning. They're moving out. The problem this afternoon could be that spotty thunderstorm. It could be a rough one. Otherwise, hot and very humid and a high today, 92 degrees.
All right, Linda.
This is 1010 winds at 92.3 FM, New York's one and only all-news station. I'm Daria Albinger. Winds news time, 10:30.
Good morning, I'm Kevin Brinkell. The Trump spending bill that was passed in Congress is projected to add trillions to the federal deficit. So, Republicans in Congress are looking to make cuts. They started by following through on the president's call to claw back money that had already been approved for things like foreign aid.
Hello, the one and only. Welcome to the stream. They say meow. That is a cat, says Regio Gatos. And welcome to you as well. Meow meow. Psst,
That motion
psst.
Republican Eric Schmidt.
It's about the $9 billion that we're going to save, or $90 billion.
As you can see, Linda is just chilling right here.
Where I come from, that's still a lot of money.
The bill, which passed 51 to 48, now goes on to the House. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Former Republican Senate leader Mitch McConnell, who voted for the bill, did complain, saying the White House has not provided them any details on how they plan to implement the cuts. Wins News Time, 10:31.
Hey, Gigi.
Check traffic and transit on the ones with Karen Stewart.
Hope you're doing well.
What you need to know about the bridges and tunnels, the inbound George.
Okay, Linda.
We got 10 to 15 minutes delays inbound from every single approach to the inbound George. Outbound George, not so quickly. With a 40-minute wait from the Cross Bronx West, take the Harlem River Drive, which is good for the moment, or the Henry Hudson Parkway to the outbound GW Bridge Bridge. Speaking of the Henry Hudson, we've got a disabled vehicle on the southbound Henry Hudson at 110th Street. Delays go back several blocks. This disabled is blocking one.
Tina, who let the dogs out?
Lincoln Tunnel is 15 to 20 in, no problems outbound.
You too, Rigio. Have a good day.
Skyway and 15-minute delays from the Newark Bay extension in New Jersey. The northbound Garden State Parkway at 127 in Woodbridge has a crash.
Tina says, who let the dogs out?
So that's bothering some people there. there. Westbound 280 has delays at
Alfredo says Giginia.
with right lane construction that's happening there. And as we check things on Long Island, northbound Meadowbrook Parkway between M9E for Merrick Road and M7W for Babylon Turnpike has construction in the right lane until 3. We're sponsored by the Barnes Front Traffic Tip Line, which is 844-GM-1010. Traffic trends every 10 minutes around the clock. Breaking traffic alerts whenever they happen. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 wins on
Happy Cat.
93 FM.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need and the best result possible.
Manhattan, Long Island. 1010 winds AccuWeather forecast. Meteorologist Joe Lundberg. Getting increasingly hot and humid for the rest of today with clouds and sun and a gusty breeze out of the southwest. Our high reaching 92 in Midtown with AccuWeather real field temperatures making a run at triple digits.
Oh, Crom is asking.
Gusty thunderstorm in places later this afternoon and this evening.
Should be who let the cats out.
Behind the cold front, the humidity starts to drop away.
All right, Gigi.
Partly cloudy
Gigi
skies.
says cuteness. I'll catch you folks later. Busy day. Hope you stay cool. It's another very humid day here. And thank you for coming in to say hello, my friend. And we'll talk soon. Have a good day. Yes, kisses to mom.
Revealing our current temperature 79, headed up to 92 in Midtown. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg of New York's weather station 1010 winds on 92.3 FM. There are some changes on the way at Roblox. The social game
Yes, and Amanda's mom. Hope your mom is
age verification.
doing okay, Amanda. And Arcadia,
Appropriate features.
hello to you.
Users over the age of 13 will be prompted to use their facial analysis software to estimate their age, to guess, and determine whether they can access things like private, unfiltered chats and other age-screened users. Roblox users will now be called connections instead of friends. It also says if kids don't want to use their age estimation technology, they can verify their age using a government-issued ID. A growing number of teenagers are turning to AI to help them with everyday problems. A new survey from Common Sense Media finds 3/4 of teenagers have used AI, and over half say they use AI rather regularly.
Independent are programmed to provide validation and agreement and be supportive, which is something you don't always get in the real world where you might have more emotional ups and downs in relationships. And we offer a safe space to practice social skills without judgment.
Michael Robb is with Common Sense Media. The relationship between teens and AI tools, that's also changing. 31% say they feel more satisfied having a conversation with AI than with other people. Some of those teenagers who use AI may soon be asking, who should I vote for? Across the pond, the UK lowering the voting age for everyone.
16 and 17-year-olds had already voted semi-autonomous Scotland and Wales. Now, Prime Minister Keir Starmer's government says it's extending the franchise to their Welsh and English counterparts, too. That's keeping a campaign promise made by Starmer's Labour Party. The government
Tina says potato went to me. Aw. Give a kiss to that sweet potato. Sweet potato. Get it?
From running for office themselves.
Correspondent Vicky Barker. Wins News Time, 10:36.
Yeah, she looks so much like Linda. Could be Linda's sister, daughter. Poetry says, thanks, Alfredo and Tasso. I told her about your good wishes and prayers. She really appreciates them. She's settling in and has started physical therapy. Good. Well, all the best. And we wish her speedy recovery, whatever, you know. Physical therapy is, it's good. You know, keep moving. Don't be stagnant. And, yeah. Everything will go well. Bless her, yep. Crom, thunderstorm on you. Okay, Maine. That was inappropriate. Yep, it was inappropriate.
From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery.
You get thunderstormed here if you're inappropriate.
Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Straight Talk, we are all about no-brainers. Calling Grandma for her recipe, no-brainer. Streaming one more episode at 2 a.m., big no-brainer. Getting real unlimited data where you buy bananas.
So how's your day, Alfredo? What are you up to today?
Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2025.
You studying?
Straight Talk.
I have to study for one exam that I have tomorrow. Well, I have until Sunday to do it, but I have to review the material. That troll, yeah, the troll, exactly. That's all right, Tina. They got stormed, thunderstormed.
Ryan Gosling was in The Nice Guys.
Ah, just got up having lunch. Poetry says lots of love to everyone's cats. Yep. Thanks, Poetry. Lots of love back to you and Luna.
Now they'll be joining forces on a new project called Tough Guys. Hope you kept up. It's being produced by Amazon MGM Studios. The plot? Fed up with being disposable, two henchmen break free from their criminal underworld, rewrite the rules as they abandon their ruthless boss, and then eliminate the assassin on their trail. The Red Ghost got away.
Your planet is now marked for death. Your world will be consumed by the Devourer. There is nothing you can do to stop him.
The new Fantastic Four First Steps movie was supposed to feature one of the earliest villains in the comics, played by John Malkovich, but the scene was cut. The director says it was heartbreaking, but needed to balance.
Crom used his tomes to attack that troll with thunder and lightning. Says Tina. Thunderbolts.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-358-6868. That's 800-358-6868. Again, 800-358-6868.
Download the free Odyssey app and make 1010 Wins a favorite.
The Newswatch never stops. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning, 79 degrees with some clouds around in the city. At 10:40, I'm Kevin Rincon.
Tina says Lucina met Linda.
Humid day, a gusty breeze around, real feels very close to triple digits. Behind this, a cold front that helps offer some relief from the humidity. We check in with AccuWeather. The city's largest power plant is going to undergo changes to help produce clean energy. Today, plans for that conversion will be announced. The alleged Gilgo Beach killer back in
Poetry says Luna has a new friend. She's been making great progress, coming out from under the couch to see land with the help of treats and toys. I'm happy that she's making progress. That's a good thing, definitely. To see land, oh, who's that? Is that another another cat or a person?
We've got an eastbound LIE accident at 164th Street. One lane is blocked. The delays don't go back too far, but they do go back to Main Street there. Westbound LIE west of Woodhaven Boulevard, just put construction in place, beware. The right lane is closed, and then we've got our Springfield.
Tina says Crom banned Murray for being bad last year.
Got a lane closed. Meanwhile, if you're traveling over to the East River, here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels.
I think Murray on the Murray was one of, well, a troll, but one of the nicer. I don't want to say nicer troll because there's no such thing as being a nice troll, but
Ridge has scattered 10 to 15-minute delays. Outbound, though, it's
Poetry says he is this really shy guy in my building, so they are both making progress. Oh, that's great.
Parkway now at 127 for
That's
440
wonderful.
Woodbridge has a crash. The right lane on the exit ramp is blocked. And as we check Long Island, we've got construction on the eastbound LIE at exit 51 for Deer Park Avenue. Northern State and Southern State are doing fairly well. Our next report's at 10:51. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
We're seeing another hot and humid day today. We are hoping for a bit of relief, at least from the humidity that could be on the way. The forecast and what to expect with AccuWeather meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Kevin, relief is on the way. It is going to be hot. It's going to be humid this afternoon. High temperature about 92 in Midtown with AccuWeather real field temperatures going well up into the 90s to near 100. The only thing that might mitigate some of the effects of that is a breeze that'll be persistent out of the south and west. There's a cold front, though, that's going to come through the area early tonight. Out ahead of it, there can be a gusty thunderstorm in parts of the area. Then later tonight, behind that front, you're going to notice a drop in that humidity. It'll feel a lot different tomorrow. Our high in the mid-80s with much lower humidity, and the relatively comfortable weather should linger into Saturday. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, and I've got the 4-day forecast in less than 10 minutes on New York Weather Station 1010 Wins.
At Noah's, Crom kept banning trolls, but now they are less. Yeah, there are much less trolls there.
Today, a new plan will be released detailing the future clean energy conversion of the city's largest power plant in Long Island City, where Marla Diamond is there.
The event comes a day after a fire at the Ravenswood generating station sent a cloud of black smoke over the Queensbridge houses that could be seen for miles. The owner of the station, Rise Light and Power,
Oh, Linda.
Borough President Donovan Richards, and community members provide a
She wants me to pet her, but then she gets a little.
for the conversion that nearby residents have been clamoring for
I think
years.
it's a trap, you know? She does it.
1960s era fossil fuel generators
You're trying to trap me.
energy and batteries stored on site has
Come on,
been
Linda.
complicated by the Trump administration's pause on wind power. Marla Diamond, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
The alleged Gilgo Beach killer will be back in court today for a DNA evidence hearing. Prosecutors say the DNA they have collected connects Rex Heuermann to the killings of several young women. His defense team is trying to get that evidence dismissed, arguing it's not widely accepted in the scientific community. The Fry standard used in New York courts requires prosecutors to prove that the evidence is generally accepted in the scientific community. These hearings, which started in March, are meant to do just that. We'll keep you updated on any developments in court today. When you go in for an MRI, you're not allowed to bring in any metal. And if you've ever wondered, well, what could happen? Well, here's what happened to one guy on Long Island.
A 61-year-old man is in critical condition after he was sucked into an MRI machine. It happened at the Open MRI Center in Westbury, and it's not clear if the man was a patient at the facility. But police say he walked into a room where
Hello, Granny Paula.
was in progress. He was wearing a large metal chain when he was sucked into the machine, which uses very powerful magnets. That caused a medical episode. The man is now in the hospital. No word on what his injuries were, but MRI machines can cause injuries like cuts and burns. Mac Rosenberg, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
A guy on Long Island wasn't happy with his tax bill, so upset he made calls to employees at the Nassau County Executive Building to complain about the bill. Things got heated.
Thanks, Granny.
Cops say 59
Cheers,
Robert
says Granny.
Bogdanovich threatened to go down there and shoot them.
Yep, I already had my coffee. Probably have another one a little later on.
Officers showed up to his home. He was arrested and charged at his home for making a terroristic threat. Will be arraigned tomorrow. President Trump's job approval ratings, they're slipping since taking office.
Well, I mean, I'm home. The class I'm doing is online, so I'm home either way. But after this, I have some lunch. Well, it's not lunchtime. You could say I'll have an earlier lunch. I'm a little hungry, like a brunch. And then I gotta study, read some stuff for an exam that I gotta get done by Sunday. So. At least, I mean, I don't have to go out. It's so humid out today.
Down slightly from 49% back in March. According to the poll, a majority of Democrats and about half of
Too hot, yeah.
say the president's policies have had a
Brunch,
impact.
yeah.
Jennifer King, Washington.
Probably gonna, I think brunch would be like a little before, like 11:30ish or so. So I decided to come on, do a quick one.
According to the National Urban League's State of Black America report, 2025 revealed in stark terms the length to which some
Got a bit more time now in the summer, so
The civil rights organization argues that the White House is setting fire to policies and entire departments dedicated to providing equal education, fair housing, and safe and effective health care.
Correspondent Erica Brown, the report says if left unchecked, Black America is at risk of seeing decades of progress that made America more dynamic, competitive, and just get erased. We get to keep the shoes at the airport, and soon we may get to keep our bottle of water too. The liquid rule for carry-on bags is being looked at by DHS. Secretary Kristi Noem at the Hill Nation Summit in D.C. said that may be the next big announcement is what size your liquids need to be. Now, the TSA's 311 liquids rule requires liquids in carry-on luggage be limited to 3.4 ounces or less and stored in a single 1-quart resealable plastic bag. That has been the case since September of 2006. The rule was created shortly after a terrorist plot to detonate liquid explosives on a transatlantic flight was stopped by British police. One of the few people ever convicted in a so-called shaken baby case, we're learning will be put to death in October. His defense team, having learned his execution date, say they're not giving up.
The case has divided the family of Robert Robertson, with some relatives
She's sitting.
claim that his 2-year-old daughter died not from being shaken, but from pneumonia. Others, though.
I think I've been in prison myself.
Matthew Bowman is half-brother to Nikki Curtis.
Yeah, I was 4 years old, but I still remember dressing up with my sister, still playing with her.
Despite calls for clemency from Democrats and Republicans in the Texas legislature, a judge has set October 16th as Robertson's execution date. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
During the All-Star break, the home of Arizona Diamondbacks star Ketel Marte was broken into. Scottsdale police confirming the department is investigating what it calls a, quote, high-dollar residential burglary. It's believed to have happened Tuesday night when Marte was playing for the National League in the All-Star game in Atlanta. Numerous personal items and jewelry, we're told, were stolen. No one was home at the time. Police say the investigation is ongoing. Fresh off his home run derby championship, his title win at the All-Star break, Seattle Mariners catcher Cal Raleigh has inked an endorsement deal with Honey Bucket, capitalizing on his nickname.
Hey there, I'm Cal Raleigh. Yeah, big jumper.
Actually, yeah, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna have for brunch. It's a good question.
The Slugger announcing that partnership.
Might get a
Honey Bucket is a portable toilet maker.
might get like a spinach pie, I'm thinking, or something like that. It's like a has spinach and like feta cheese inside. Thinking about that.
But reduces cases among the unvaccinated as well, because less people are spreading the disease. However, when flu transmission levels are high, the unvaccinated aren't as well protected.
Correspondent Michael George. Wins News Time, 10:51. We check traffic and transit on the ones with Karen Stewart.
As we take a check and see how
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's delicious. And pretty healthy, you could say, if it has spinach inside. Let's see. Tina says, Crom borrowed Lucina's sprinkler to rain the troll so he can have much more than just lightning and thunder. And then Granny says, what would happen if we wrapped a troll in rainbows? Chrome would be angry he wrapped the troll in thunderclouds. Ah, Peepa is here. Hello, Peepa. Peepa and Top Cat. So good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Thursday.
Our next report is 11:01. I'm Karen Stewart, 10-10 wins on 92.3 FM.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan, proud sponsor of the New York Yankees.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
10:10 wins AccuWeather forecast. Meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
It's going to be breezy, hot, and steamy this afternoon with Intervals of clouds and sunshine and a high of 92 in Midtown, with AccuWeather real field temperatures approaching 100. We'll have to dodge a thunderstorm in places later this afternoon and this evening, and then a cold front will come through and it starts to wring that moisture out of the atmosphere. By morning, we're down to 72. Tomorrow, much less humid. Sunshine, some clouds, warm or high.
Well, there goes Linda.
Sunshine on Saturday with a high of 85.
But anyways, I'm gonna end it because I want to grab. Gonna go out. I have to do something, and then maybe grab a spinach pie for a brunch. Something, I don't know. And get to studying, and so you know. Hope everyone stays cool. Whoever is in the affected areas where the heat is quite unbearable. Here it is, 92, but with the humidity, it's really oppressive out there. Very uncomfortable. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.